Come on. For a few dollars, they can have them sent to them, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Blue Table fans!
It's kind of like a cyborg.
Yeah, I leave the plate off of the camera, so when the battery's dead, I don't have to unscrew the little tripod mount.
Cool.
I thought
you can
things
see a picture
through
of it
for a
'cause
change.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's like it's showing its innards. Kind
Yeah, that's nice.
of, kind of weird.
The equivalent of me tying it off Daisy Duke style.
Oh, see.
All right. Yeah.
Could you do that?
You want that? I would.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
okay, don't want that. How you doing?
Long time no morning show. Seriously. You don't know what our lives are like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I am so busy. Actually, the truth is, I'm the least busy I've ever been.
Yeah, in your life.
Can I
It's
just
still
say?
busy though.
Can I just say
Uh-huh.
that today I actually hardly needed to come into work. Like, my staff is doing such a good job.
We're working so hard.
I'm just like,
We're
yeah.
trying to let
all I
Sean
can
live
think
to
of.
an older age, you know,
Well,
so doesn't stress out.
It is. You can't.
There's only so much the body can take.
You can't grind it. You can't have your nose to the grindstone as much as I do, and keep doing that.
Forever.
Eventually, you will hit the wall. And so I'm like, whoa, there's a wall right there.
Yeah, I
and
stopped before, and we're all like.
I stopped, and I'm taking a little mini vacation this weekend, going out on a mega date with my wife. That's a 28-hour date consisting of 10 smaller dates.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really fantastic. Yeah, but Sarah, seriously, I don't know how she's
so
doing
bad.
it. She does.
Oh.
She's up. She's due for a win.
Talking to my husband, I'm like, oh,
She's
we're
like the
still
Washington
married.
Generals
Hey, how you
of
over there?
relationships.
It's kind of pathetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a loyalist today for 40K Radio.
Hey, I should have worn my Heretic t-shirt. Yeah, feeling a little heretical. So big news for me today. I got in my 8 copies of Ron Paul's The Revolution. Oh yeah, reference to the American Revolution, by the way. And you'll notice there's only 6. I gave out 2 already. And yeah, so these are like little red pills. And I have to tell you, right now, look at me, look. Don't read this book. This will cause you so many problems in your life.
Why is that?
Just close your eyes. Just be like, I don't want to even say
Status quo
it.
is better, right?
Yep, that is right. When you go by the Society and Human Interest
I'm looking
section,
down, Pooh.
and you get to the P section, just bleh. Don't even because yeah, this is probably just tanked me so many man hours of my life. Yeah, it's a real
I thought
pain.
you were saying it changed things for the
Why,
better.
oh why didn't I take the blue pill? It's a quote from The Matrix.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the guy that wishes he had never woken up. Anyway, all right, so Studio Skaven.
You're referencing The Matrix, and I'm referencing Winnie the Pooh. So.
Winnie the Pooh.
Do you know that one?
Did Piglet say that? No, what did
Yes,
you say?
Piglet
What was your
said
quote?
that. They're walking under a tree that says, Heffalumps, if you look up, they'll fall on you. And Piglet says, I'm looking down, Pooh. So, like, if you look down, nothing bad will happen to you.
Right.
So that's my Winnie the Pooh reference for everything.
So true.
So my big news,
Yes.
I just played 2 hours of Warhammer 40K.
Oh, wow. It was neat. It was neat, too.
My daughter is 17, and she comes down on Thursdays. She takes the bus down from school and just heads down, and we've been learning how to play. So she likes orcs, so she was playing them, but my flamethrower really likes Grots.
Yeah, who won that, by the way?
So we finally ended because we had to get back to some stuff.
Right.
But I think I did probably. I had Space Marines, but she did take out quite a few of mine after all. She did really well.
We're on a studio-wide push to turn everybody that works here into a hobbyist.
Oh, I'm getting there.
And it's no mean feat. So Sarah and Shannon are both like, And by the way, the pay scale is notably higher for hobbyists here.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
I've always wanted to be able to
There's the
hold my own
non-hobbyist
game.
pay scale
So.
and the hobbyist pay scale. Sorry, go ahead.
So there's that, but then there's also just being able to intelligently talk about the game itself. I know what most of the figures are. I can recognize them from packing them and from taking pictures and all that stuff and reading and fitting them to battle foam, all the things that I've done. But this makes it better.
It does.
So.
You have to play the games.
Yeah.
And
to hold it all up here to you.
We're working up to a point where they will actually create an army list and like do everything like you would, like you get on Army Builder, pick. They'd be like, well, I'm playing this guy, so I'll take these weapons. I'm getting pretty close to that because, I really want to build an army. I want to learn how to assemble it because I've never done assembly. Wow.
And I know how to paint, so I will do the painting.
Wow.
And have my own army. So that's part of the goal.
She painted a lizardman army.
I painted a couple armies.
Right, and by the way, this isn't just one game. They're going to learn 40K, fantasy, War Machine.
I played some fantasy
and
before.
Like 2 other games.
With Lizardmen way back when, but it was mostly skirmishes and whatever we could fit in the available time, which helps. I mean, it helps a bit, but right now that's kind of what we're doing. We started with a skirmish size game before last week, and then this week we did 500 points, so it's still smaller, but we're working our way up.
Yeah, go ahead.
My information is more interesting.
It is.
So that was fun. Getting there.
Yeah, I just need these to not be right there.
To go somewhere else.
Seriously, I think after November 012, I'm gonna collapse in a heap. Like I wanted to quit.
But you couldn't do it.
You can't let go. 012. Boom. 012 is huge. Is huge. Yeah, I'd say probably not an equally exciting year in politics for 30 or 60 years.
In general? Or just for you?
Well, I haven't been alive 60 years.
No, I meant in general, this is an exciting year.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of change happening, and for good or for whatever.
It's,
for whatever.
Yeah.
If people are just maybe paying a little bit of attention.
Good year to be paying
Stuff being kind of tossed up, different from this, same old, so it's going to be interesting what happens.
Yeah. So anyway, in other news, what the story? Okay, we're back to politics, but only obliquely. So I went to this county meeting, right? And there was a motion to extend the meeting by 10 minutes because they're strictly timed. So there's a motion to extend the meeting by 10 minutes. Debate on the motion took more than 10 minutes.
Just hate crap like that. Oh.
That was fantastic. And the whole meeting was to verify the results of the last meeting. I'm like, seriously? We're going to do this?
30 minutes.
There's a meeting for that. I'm like, why did we even have the first one? Couldn't we just have this one? And then there was another thing like, we're going to add 30 minutes to the agenda, but the meeting will not be 30 minutes longer. And I was like, the guy next to me is like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking for rips in the space-time continuum. Right?
That's great.
And yeah, it's fun. It's fun. The trick to sitting through a 6-hour county thing.
It was 6 hours?
Sometimes they are. This particular one I think was only 4 hours.
Only
it was short.
4.
Yeah.
Only 4.
You get to sit in a high school auditorium for 4 hours.
The last meeting that they had and go into overtime.
And have like
Are there treats?
Get the mic. Oh no. There's no food, no drink in the auditorium.
Oh.
Except for the naughty children. So the trick is to just be prepared. You know.
With crinkle, crinkle,
I'm like
hair.
Little Debbie, Twinkie, bottled water, salted cashews.
Tic Tacs.
Oh yeah, I have like a whole
So
case
they let
of
you
contraband.
in with food. They just don't give
Well,
you food.
I think
Contraband.
I can't imagine someone would come and be like, yeah, you need to exit the hall because you brought snacks. it's a high school thing.
Yeah.
So the rules obviously are weird. All right,
Cool.
so yeah, that's my little rebellion. I'm like, I'm sticking it to the man. Ah!
The only man you're sticking it to is
Yeah.
you.
Aren't you the man? Maybe.
Maybe.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
All right, so other news. Big news in the studio is we have our acts together. And
We're trying very hard.
what you would not believe the potential errors in what we do.
Sometimes we have them, so we try really hard not to, and we do good, I think. Really, considering the amount of things that we're doing. So, if you're one of those people like, for me, this thing got messed up, well, you know, it's not the norm, and we love you.
But that's
For
the
being
trick.
patient.
We always follow up.
Oh yeah, no, we take care of it.
And we're not like, who do you think you are
whatever.
complaining?
Yeah,
no, we're genuinely concerned, and we go in and we fix whatever it is.
We take measures to have things not happen again, and
So,
find better ways. So,
in that sense, we run 100.
yeah,
If somebody comes back and there's something, and usually it's not a giant thing. But my point is, we have, excuse me, my nose itches.
I got to still
We
see it.
have, yes, I spared all of you, but not her. All right, so, do you mind?
It wasn't me.
You know what? You always do this. Okay, so
I derail Sean. Me.
Sky Marshal Anonimo is, you know what? I told this already on a studio update.
Yeah, but it's
We implemented our version of the Kanban system.
right. And it's been awesome, and I think
we're
everybody.
organized, we have exit criteria for each thing. So basically, every time there's a mistake, we use it to pare down the mistakes.
Yeah, or if information is missing, like we find, oh wait, it would be so cool, that happened the other day. I said, it would be really great to have dates on these one things where people are signaturing. So like we just changed the forms to have that. And it's one more step to make things happen quickly when I need to reference something. Anyway,
We are tracking it.
just we're really getting there, and you know, it's been fun.
Other
Every
than-
department,
yes.
by the way,
Yeah.
has come back to me and say, this is working so good, or I really like this thing, or this is, we're going, you know, we're being more productive in a shorter period of time, so awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. If only you could see behind the scenes. All right, let me start and stop. It just takes a while to process it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think these flips are amazing. They're really awesome. Studio Skaven. Studio Skaven are fantastic. I'm adding 60 Skaven warriors to it. 3 bases of giant rats. Those are to go on the row behind the screaming bell, where it kind of sticks out. Oh, you can't really put guys there. So those 3 fillers will be there. And 1 Stormvermin, because I was 1 short for getting a 50 5x5 block. Or was it 10? 10 by 5 block. That's 50. 50 guys. 5x5 would only be 25. So yeah, so Studio Skaven are getting expanded. As of later tonight, so tonight's your last chance, maybe tomorrow morning, to pick them up at the bargain price. I don't know why I'm doing that.
I don't know why.
Well, I felt it was a lark. It was a lark, and then I just like, you know, fair is fair. You can't just be like, yeah, and then pull it. You gotta, you know, let it go for a little bit. But once I get these underway, it's not going to be the same force. Yep.
Cool. Okay,
So I'm doing great. Sarah's not doing great.
Doing fine.
She's overwhelmed.
I'm doing fine.
There.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, that's great.
Fine means something else. I can't remember what it means, but yeah. Oh, so I'm kind of getting excited, stoked up for Adepticon, which is coming up in April.
Oh yeah, ramped up for Adepticon.
And getting all that stuff ready for, you know, I think we're going to possibly do some stuff in the swag bag this year. We're looking into that, and you know, just getting involved a little bit more, doing bigger banners and stuff so you can find us and see us when you come. So come find us. That's really cool. And there might be some extra special treats in there. I don't know if we've talked about those, but doing something just a little bit different this year.
The swag bags?
Not just the swag bags.
Oh, yeah.
We might have special visitors.
We're trying to have a better presence.
Yeah, which would be fun.
Should we spoil it? Should we just spoil it right now? Should we break the news?
Well,
all right. I'm gonna give a teaser. Shannon's coming, and both Shannon and Sarah are going to have costumes.
Oh
yeah.
We hope so
It's a
anyway.
thing.
We're putting that out there. It's a plan. Hopefully they'll work
Well, it's
out.
a huge investment.
Yeah, but the costumes will be good.
To make
and
even decent ones, you know.
We'll be all right. So.
I will tell you though that we voted down Howling Banshee.
Really?
That was my top choice.
To do Howling. No, I thought it was Sister of Silence. Or was it Howling Banshee?
Nope, we're not doing Sister of Silence either.
Did we vote on something else and I missed the meeting?
You missed it.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
So,
What
I still think Howling Banshee would have been
so why did we vote that one
infinitely
down?
better. Yeah, well, it is what it is, and
Alright.
there you go.
Well, that wasn't for me anyway, so it's fine. Mine's still the same. Okay, so what else is coming up? Oh,
I'll be
Valhalla
dressing
is
as a
coming up.
middle-aged nerd.
Okay,
as
so
usual.
that's awesome.
Yeah, with horrible taste. Horrible taste and loving it.
So
Valhalla.
Valhalla's coming up. We have
April
4,
25th.
April, June,
Yep.
August, and October.
Now, how many rooms are open for the April one?
April. Let's see.
There's 6 rooms.
Hold on 1 second, because I've got drop pods and things happening in some of them.
Right.
So I think I've got maybe 3 rooms left. Maybe no, 2.
2 or 3
rooms is what we have left on that one. I
That's
think.
all we need.
But anyway, so definitely come. In fact, all of the Valhallas are about 30% to 50% full.
Right.
Just depending on which one. Some are a little more than others.
And
But
can I just point out, this time last year, they were 0 to 3% full.
that's because this is
It
when we
was
started
so
it last year. From nothing.
difficult.
Just from an idea.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And thank you to all of you who came out.
Yes,
Look
thank
for
you.
in your emails for those returning heroes. I've sent you something, so
Yes.
come back. We want you back. And
We do.
and we want all of you new people coming out. It's wonderful fun. Great time. And you just basically have to get here, and then we take care of you from that point on. We pick up at the airport or train station. There's a new airport it's not a new airport. Frontier Airlines, if you're in America, are now flying into Provo, which is even closer than Salt Lake. And I just checked some airline fares. It was actually cheaper to come into Provo than to leave from Salt Lake for us to go out to Chicago.
Really?
Weird, but it's
So
true.
wait, we're flying out from Provo to
We
Adepticon?
can, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We kinda
All
know.
right.
But anyway, maybe. I haven't got the tickets all settled up yet. But anyway, so that's an option. Also the train, bus, somebody's riding their motorcycle out. Very cool.
That is neat.
And we've had people come out in
Get
cars,
your motor
vehicles,
running.
get a group.
Da-na-na-na, head out on the highway. Flashback to the kitchen. Wife's picking up a note. Oh, where's Herbert? Here's this note. Dear honey. That's not an endearment. That's her real name. It's Herbert and Honey in my fantasy thing. So, dear honey, I've taken off for Valhalla.
That's right.
You'll find out later what that was.
I have a better scenario.
P.S. I took
Dear
your motorcycle.
honey, come with me to Valhalla because it's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We have.
Then it flashes back to the 12-year-old kid picking up a note.
What's his name?
P.S. You're in charge.
Dear Horace.
Horace.
Honey.
Herbert,
and
Honey, and Horace.
Herbert left. Yeah. So anyway, come. I keep
all
clapping.
about the RPG.
Just a good sound in here.
Now,
Kind of echoey.
because I've been thinking, what do I really want in life? You know what I really want in life? I was talking with Shannon about this. And not a permanent thing, not like a permanent goal, but just like a season. Shannon and I both want to regress to childhood. Just like for a month. She's like long term, right? Thinking that. But I could probably only stand it for a month. No.
I don't think I could do it.
You'd have no bills, no job, no responsibility.
No family.
Everyone else would take care of you.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's not in my personality.
And I could probably, I don't know. I am a bit of a workaholic, though.
Running away
I
from
would have to
childhood
get
at the
that.
age of like 10 or
Really?
9. So yeah.
Into responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
That's
just
just
been
me.
like this ever, and because we were talking about that, and it's the bills.
Mm-hmm.
The bills make you
Do what you
worried,
do.
kind of
It's
constantly worried. Because ding, rolled over. You know, every 30th, you know what song plays in my head? Helter Skelter by the Beatles. The bio slide,
true. Yeah, I know the song.
go for a ride, and I get to, and I do it again. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have it on rock
It's
band.
the first new round of bills. Same thing.
Yeah.
Pay your mortgage. Pay your mortgage.
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 I don't have
Oh,
a
which
mortgage.
reminds me, we have applied for a loan for the building.
Yeah,
It's a thing. So you all missed out.
that's true.
So
Interest
it's actually
will
not
pay
too
the person.
It's actually
Sure,
not
we haven't
too
signed
late.
papers yet, but
And, you know, we'd love to keep it in the community.
yeah.
And we
An
just,
Apple Bank, that kind of thing. But
yeah.
it's good interest,
So,
which you
there it
can't
is.
get from putting money anywhere.
Well, we were offering a private individual,
Mm-hmm.
assuming that the other terms were palatable. Because, as it turns out, somebody very kindly explained to me about predatory private lenders, that they set up conditions where they will take the equity of your building. And we
Yeah.
have equity in this building,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
big time. And so, but my point is, so it would be 7.5, and that's notably higher
Than anything out
than
there. In fact, I think
what
the
we
last
get through
time
with the bank.
I looked at a savings account, it was making 0.0%
Oh, it's ridiculous.
And I think our money market accounts are just, like they actually dipped down to nothing once, I think. I mean, almost, they kind of lost something for a little bit there. They've come back, but not, it's negligible the amount of interest you can get from just
Well.
putting money someplace. And so, yeah, if you can
Well,
make your money work for you,
do you know
that's the
why
best
that
way.
is? It's, I'm not gonna say. All I'm gonna say is, it's really is great to look into how the banking system works.
Yeah.
Fractional reserve banking, the Federal Reserve. And
There you
they
go.
keep
It's your homework.
they keep bank interest rates at like 0. So they're making their money,
Oh, yeah.
but private lenders really can't compete with that. So anyway,
So there we are. There's that thing. What else? It seems like there should be
I
other
grow
stuff.
weary.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
But you're less weary, because I've taken over a bunch of stuff.
Sarah
And,
has. Sarah
Other people have
has.
taken over a bunch of
It's
we're doing,
really
we're working
fantastic.
as a
Well,
team.
we've changed from a one-man band
to a team.
to an orchestra.
Yeah, which is awesome.
It really is.
And they're all people you know
And-
really, really well, which is good. All of us have been around a long time that are doing this, and that are working together on this team.
Yeah.
Which is really
My
cool.
new job is make videos. I made a ton of videos yesterday.
Oh,
And I
micromanaging.
made- yeah.
You don't do that today.
Oh yeah. So Jesse. So I'm like, well, guess I'm cut up.
Looking
Kinda
around.
And here's Jesse, minding his own, doing it how he's done it for 3 months now, right? So this huge room, and he's got like a regular sized broom, and he's like working his way down
I've
this
put
room,
him
and
on
I'm
the
like,
big room several times.
seriously? That's the broom? Don't we have one of those bigger ones?
He's all, yeah.
Right? So he's like pushing it, and he's like, this doesn't work very well. I'm like, oh, Jesse, come on. You gotta like, because the broom goes, and then you flip it,
It's a
and then
dust
you go
mop,
down. Right. You go, it's like
And
you're
it-
mowing
and
a lawn.
It swivels really cool
Right?
at the end.
And he was kind of like push brooming it. And
But
indeed,
he got
that
some
doesn't work.
training. He got
That
some
doesn't
training.
work.
That was good.
I'm not critical of Jesse.
No,
He's
I'm
golden.
saying.
I've rarely seen someone so well liked.
He's
around
awesome
it.
guy.
And that's saying a lot, because we get along really well.
He's a good
Because
guy.
if not, curb.
Oh yeah.
Seriously though?
Yeah, that was so Sean's like, I just saved the company $200 this
$250 this year.
I'm teaching
Yep,
you how
through
to
efficiency.
use it. Use
Oh,
this
poor
broom.
Jesse.
Stuff.
Poor Jesse.
And then he
I'm
followed
gonna-
him
I'm gonna be like,
downstairs
yep.
and back up and goes,
I'm
I'm
like-
micromanaging.
Yeah. It's like, oh man. Well, because I always joked that, I'd never be the boss who, showed up every quarter with his golf clubs over his shoulder. Well, I don't like golf. But, metaphorically,
belt
whatever
on
other
bag
thing
over
I'm
his
doing,
shoulder.
it'll probably be like paintball or laser tag or something. Want to know why the quarterlies are down. And then everyone's like, breathes a sigh of relief because he's gone. But you know what? The boss being around ain't so hot either. Right? People are always like, that looks like such a great place to work. Yeah, you haven't been micromanaged by me. Because I can be a bear. And really, that's the way you're doing it? And you can see all the painters like kind of tense up when I go over there with my camera. No. Let me see what you're doing. Let me see what you're doing. Tell me what's new in your life.
And then he just comes up to my desk and does this.
Yeah. I come up over the laptop thing, and I'll stick my nose on the edge.
Little steam. Yeah, that's fun.
Steam
I
up the laptop screen there. So a lot of places you could go with that. So as usual, we're having a good time, and we are sharing our happiness with you. Aren't you lucky? I wish this room were better lit. Have you noticed that? Like this thing is not doing it. You think it's okay lit?
I just spend most of my time at my desk, so I just don't.
Oh, it's really well lit out there.
Well, there's times. Well, it's just late. And
yeah,
this
we're
is
not
not the
light.
morning show.
We're not getting natural
This is
light.
the evening morning show. Usually, this place is like tons of
Evening
sunlight.
show. Yeah, it is. It's real. It is real nice in
We
here.
kind of have to.
We're slowly improving the studio.
Yeah.
Like every week we do like a little something.
A little something.
A little
Maybe
something
some
to make
shelves
it better.
or
Yeah, it could be shelves.
extra
We put in
bins
the blinds.
or blinds or.
We put in an insane alarm system.
Sometimes it's
I know
just
that's not good security to say that, but there
yes,
it is.
It's really good.
It's
security.
fantastic.
It's preventative.
I put one of the cameras like on John's desk with the little poster from 1984. Big Brother is watching you.
He's turning the camera.
Right. So when he sits down, the camera eyeballs like following him. Whatever he does.
That was pretty funny.
Because it's got remote viewing.
Yep, I tried that today. That was
so
cool.
there's that. Yeah.
That was
But
neat.
seriously, the cameras are really cool. You can't pass that up.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
I keep expecting to go downstairs though and find strings with a
Picture.
picture of everybody hard at work
I know.
hanging in front
And then
of.
behind the camera,
Hanging in front of the
everybody's like
camera.
goofing off,
Right.
doing their thing.
Oh, this morning they were doing some kind of like baseball card wars with like garbage can lids as shields or
They
something
were
like
shooting
that.
cards at each other.
Yeah.
They cleaned it
And-
up right because I haven't gone downstairs
Yeah.
to the screen. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesse,
Mom.
whatever you do, don't let them make
You
you
aren't in
clean up
charge of
after those
cleaning this,
cards.
yeah.
They're cleaning up those cards on their own.
Yeah, but they have fun. It was really loud and everybody's
It was,
laughing.
the
like
fruit
crazy.
stand? Hideous failure.
No, it's only a hideous failure because you buy too much
No,
and then you
I
haul it
buy
all
too
home.
much,
Like if it was
yeah.
still there, like the apples and bananas, apples and oranges that should have been there after the weekend,
Yeah.
they were gone. You took them.
Yeah.
So I would have bought
You
it.
think
Like they
so?
were gone.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like any new thing, you gotta kind of stick with it. And I just guess I got disheartened. That I put out all this gorgeous fruit and the guys were like, hey Sean, you wanna go on a hostess run? I'm like, really?
Yeah, but did you go?
No,
I've
I
seen
didn't
it.
go. I ate a banana. Because it was good for me.
I hate bananas too.
Seriously, I started dancing to one of Shannon's songs. She recorded it, but then it was Skinned by Blind Melon. But we couldn't put it up on YouTube. YouTube is like filtering things and getting notices like immediately now, which is fine. I'm all for copyright law. So there's that. But apparently you can't dance to you can't have it like in the background. So you got to watch that. Yeah,
Really?
I've actually thought of having everybody wear BTP shirts and stuff, like going out and buying that type of stuff and getting rid of all logos and everything from the studio. But the positive aspect of having our logo on everything, like downstairs, they're getting lab coats, which I think is super. That is cool.
Really? Because it only makes sense for one person downstairs to have a lab coat.
Who, James?
Yeah.
'Cause he
One
stands
standing
up?
person. Otherwise, lab coats go up and they don't do
They
anything.
ride?
What you actually need is our aprons.
All right. Well, anyway, get something uniform.
They just want to look
Yeah.
like mad, evil scientists.
Yeah, it was probably something like that.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
I'm going to go back to an old topic. Valhalla is the week after Adepticon.
Oh, Valhalla again!
Yeah. But I just want
Valhalla
you to
is
be aware,
awesome. I actually am
because
excited.
come to that. Come to Valhalla. Yeah.
What?
And then you can watch our footage from Adepticon. It would be like you didn't miss anything. So just come to Valhalla.
Absolutely.
Adepticon's awesome. There's thousands of people there. Come to
we
Valhalla
get
and there's
strange emails. Like, is it okay if I'm not a Mormon and come to Valhalla?
Well, you know.
I don't blame people, because,
Yeah,
you
'cause
know,
we
well,
talk about
Utah,
Yeah.
right? But the answer is, yes, it's okay.
Yes, of course.
No one's going to proselytize you. I might put out some heretical notions, you know.
But you do that all the time anyway,
But
right?
there's,
That's just personality.
yes. Yeah, we don't serve alcohol.
No, we don't have the alcohol license.
We don't mind it, except rule number 1, which is, you know, be
decent.
nice.
Yeah.
And,
Other than that, it's not a problem. But we
So-
don't have an alcohol license, so we
Happy
don't serve it.
drunks
But there
only.
is a bar. There's a bar just down at the resort, which is like a mile, and it's like walkable, and they have like live bands and stuff on the weekends. There's like all kinds of stuff going on around there. So if that's what you want, it's not like you're without that option.
Yeah, but what I've
Does that make
noticed
sense?
is people stay in the
They do
place the
generally.
whole time.
Although people will walk. A lot of people take walks in the morning
Right.
and go, you know.
Or an activity, or
Yeah,
their
or go out for
family
stuff, or have a
there.
date if their wife is
We
with
do
them. or
allow
girlfriend.
well-behaved minors, 16 and up, accompanied. If if the parents vouch for them.
Would we consider anything below 16 if they're with
I
parent?
probably.
14. I'm just saying
It-
some of them
it
will play
depends.
really well, like
would-
real
we
gamers.
have allowed, I think, as early as 12,
We
right?
did once.
And that was okay as long as they weren't a gamer. Like it was the mother,
Right.
the 12-year-old daughter.
Yeah, so they
And
went
they
and did
were like
things and
going and doing
activities.
other things
And
outside.
so it wasn't like we had to entertain a very young child, which was the other thing.
Right.
But,
So
ask us about it. It's a really great
those
thing
those
to do.
are our guidelines generally for that. Our main thing is this is a high-end event,
Right.
and you are going to be entertained. You're going to be I'm
favorite
going to say
pastime.
pampered, and you're going to be fed, and you're going to be picked up and dropped off places. It's really super, and it's a small amount of people. It's like 12 to 16 people typically.
Yeah.
And
fun.
every single one is unforgettable. So make
We
it
should have
a thing and
One
get
night
out
with
here.
some more people, we'll have some of the staff from UTP come to meet you, and we'll do a big dinner for everybody. But that's just one night, and that's fun. So
We
awesome.
do take requests. I have thought of bringing back the themed games. So that's a thing. And basically, if I had 12 people coming out and 6 of them wanted some themed stuff, I would make it just for
yeah,
them.
in fact, we are actually
The
working
only
on
reason
that.
I stopped was because people weren't using them.
Yeah.
They were just like, we'll just do our own thing.
But
I'm like, oh, okay,
we
great.
are in fact
Easier for
working
me.
on that. We actually are going to have scenarios
Who's
and
we?
everything.
You and Thomas? Right. And Thomas, can I just tell you what a dog Thomas is? Okay?
He's a dog.
He kind of fell into
Yes.
the best job in the
Because
universe,
he's good at it. He's good at it.
which is bat reps. He does promotions and bat reps. And as time goes on, it could be a full-time job to do bat reps.
It's true.
Could you really do that?
For
Could you
your
really do
viewing
3
pleasure.
bat reps a day?
We have
then
people that
eventually
watch
you just be
everything.
like,
You never know.
They come home and find him swinging one day.
Yeah, well,
Was that
we're
too
gonna do
macabre?
We're going to do some
That was a bit
little
tasteless.
A little bit.
All right, swinging on the swing.
Whee!
Whee! I've gotten saved from so many bat reps.
That's what we meant. Yeah,
Hold on,
pretty
how does that
much.
work? You go back,
Now you pitch your legs. Yeah,
out, and pull back. Whee!
go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
I
some
think we've probably bored people actually out of their skulls.
Maybe into swinging.
Yeah, now people are saying, whee! By the way, give yourself bonus point if when I did that, you also did it too. We're like, hey, how does that work?
That's right. My
You,
feet go out
congratulations,
Or
you are a
backward.
kinetic learner.
or forward.
The best kind of learner. The best kind of learner. I found that in my classroom. That you have to kind of go outside the box. This thing where they have them all locked down, raise your hand, sit in a row, da-da-da. kids, that is not good for kids.
3 out of 4 of my kids.
Humans are not designed to be pounded
In rows.
into square holes.
I mean, as pigs, it's true.
No. And so, yeah, some kids they will if you actually just let them stand there, they will do better.
Yeah, my daughter.
So, in my classroom, shout out. No raising hands. Just everybody say it. And now, hold on a second, because now you have audience participation. Because the thing is, because I would go, all right, everybody say the right answer on 3. 1, 2, 3, wah! And you do things like, oh man, I do miss teaching to some extent. They're like, all right, everybody stand up. So it'd be like, it'd be like the smart churches. Catholic Mass keeps people interesting. Genuflect, kneel, say this, do that, right? And so did I just disenfranchise did I just alienate the Catholic vote?
No, you just said
So
that
anyway,
it made it more interesting.
I did. It was a compliment, really.
Yeah.
So anyway, so when everybody stand up, I said, okay, put out your hand like this. See, now you've got everyone's
And
attention.
they're like, what's going to happen?
Right?
Why am I doing it?
Okay, if the answer is 6, you're going to go like this. If the answer is 4, you're going to go like that. You see what I'm saying? Or yes or no. I'd be like, okay, when I say the right answer, you're going to do thumbs up like this. See? And it's beautiful because even the kids that don't know what it is, they're kind of looking around to see, where everybody goes, but at least then they clue in to, whereas with the hand raising thing,
Yeah, he's like, I didn't raise my hand. Why are you asking
it's
me?
like they only wake up when the drool actually,
Pulse.
gets to the
Right here.
crack of the waistband. You've been a great crowd! See you in the next morning
He'll be here
show.
all week.
I think we have a title for that morning show now.